It's no longer raining. Good morning, I'm Father Roderick. Welcome to my vlog. I've had better views while staying in Rome, but there is one advantage. This room is at the back of the hotel, so no traffic noise during the night. You hear a lot of noise from the other inhabitants of the building, and the bed is not very comfortable, but I did get some sleep. I was super tired. Time to get a shower and then some breakfast. I'm starving. And this is interesting. The shower is just basically a curtain inside the rest of the bathroom. No matter how small the bathroom is, Italians and the French always manage to squeeze in one of these. Have you ever used one? The breakfast room is on the 5th floor of the building. There we are, Sala Colazione, breakfast room. Breakfast, €5. Oh, this isn't bad. They've got bread and, more importantly, coffee. Choices. Espresso, corto, lungo, macchiato, cioccolato, cappuccino. And let's take a croissant filled with chocolate cream. Some yogurt, bread, and jam, cherries. That is good. Rome looks so much nicer when the sun shines. As some of you will know, I am here in Rome for television work and to celebrate the 1000th recording of my podcast, The Break. And what better place to do that than in the city where my podcasting adventures once began in 2005, Rome. But first, I'm going to film my first item for my TV show in the kitchen of this restaurant here behind me. This is Leonardo, and he cooks here at La Vittoria, one of my favorite restaurants in Rome, and he's going to show me how to prepare l'amatriciana. So this is what Leonardo cooked for me, pasta amatriciana. And I filmed the entire process of cooking this, and I hope to put it up in a short video on YouTube. Let's see if we can do what BuzzFeed does so well. It's now 5 p.m. and I had a restful siesta. That is, I recharged the batteries of my equipment and I have to head to my next appointment downtown. But I'd like to show you first a toy store like they only have in Rome. Where else can you find a 300-piece puzzle of Pope Francis and a 3D puzzle of St. Peter's Basilica? Beautiful. They also have these cool gladiators from Playmobil, as well as a Lego Trevi fountain. Interesting, never seen these before. Green circular icons for the pilgrims that are visiting Rome during this Jubilee year of mercy. And I think if you follow them, they will bring you straight to St. Peter's Basilica. This restaurant is where I will be filming my next item. It's called L'Eau Vive, and it's run entirely by sisters. The restaurant isn't open yet, and I think it's because I can hear the sisters sing the Vespers somewhere up there in the building. And I see even more icons for pilgrims. Are tolling for evening mass at the Church of Saint Eustace here in Rome. Interesting story, by the way, this saint. According to legend, Saint Eustace was a Roman general who was hunting a stag one day in the woods near Rome when he saw this. The stag he'd been pursuing was carrying a crucifix in the antlers, and at that point Eustace knew that God was calling him, so he converted to Christianity. And you can still see the stag on top of the facade of this church here in Rome. Check out this store where they sell Christmas ornaments. Big ones too. They also have the international symbol for politicians. Just kidding. This store is even cooler. It's the Cartoleria Pantheon. It is founded in 1910, and they sell everything that has to do with letters, paper, and writing. Oh wow, look at this. These are handmade mini libraries. Awesome.
Yeah.
And paper music boxes. Miniature leather journals with handmade paper. It looks like something straight out of Harry Potter. I just had a very sympathetic first encounter with the Sisters of L'Eau Vive. I was hoping to film tonight, but turns out they still have to ask the sister in the kitchen if I can. They were a bit nervous when they heard it was for television, and so they was like, oh, but what are we gonna cook? It's gonna be on television. So I did my best to convince them that I'm actually very kind, there's nothing to be afraid of. And hopefully tomorrow or on Wednesday I can film there. On the other side of this busy road is the river, the Tiber, and beyond that, one of my favorite neighborhoods, Trastevere. This really is an ideal time to visit Rome. It's not as hot as in the summertime, and the evenings are just wonderful. Aww. Bella Trastevere. There is always a good atmosphere in this part of the city. It's time to grab a bite. I'm quite hungry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will see you soon. Take care now.